There's my wood stove. Got a little bit of a heat shield here. I don't know if you can see the front of it. It's a bit dark. The big old door, about a foot by foot. And then the little door down there is to open up and scrape out the ashes, but with the screw in the middle holding the air door shut, you can't really slide it more than halfway. I just scoop it out with a shovel anyway. And then here's the flue. I learned the hard way the last winter I used it. You've got to have your seams so that when the creosote creeps down, it goes into the seams back into the stove. Last year I used it. It's upside down now, but it was coming down this direction, and then it'd come down here, collect here, and then make nice little fires that you weren't expecting. Okay, on this side we have my redneck squirrel cage blower. Got some angle iron here, pillow block or whatever you want to call it, and then a pulley going to the electric motor. Found this old ass electric motor. Good, damn good motor. I just hooked into 110, kept going and going and going. I really like it because it's got the little oil cap here and one on the other side. Now I ran through a few motors by putting one on the inside like they usually are on your furnaces, and then sucking the air out and blowing it into the house. That toasted the first one in a couple days. The second one I had it blowing from the outside in, but the motor was inside. There's a lot of heat in there. It blows. It's got about a gap about this big going across here, going across the bottom. It's the heater box. It's a monster, the heater box. What happens, it'll blow the air from one side, it'll come out there and down at the bottom. And I'll tell you what, I had one going, this one here going out 15 feet across to the house, and then into the ventilation system of my propane regular furnace in the house. 6-inch hose did not cut it. And honestly, that year was a total learning curve. Cost me a lot of money in propane and wood. Now the bottom one, next year I added that one, brought it out, and ran it to a window where I cut a hole in a board and got the ductwork to tighten it right up. So yeah, it was a work in progress when I moved from the last place. And the last year I used it, even though I did screw up putting this upside down, it burned a lot of wood, but it kept that house about 75-80 degrees all winter long. So that's my next thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put some wheels down on the bottom, on the back, so I can move it around, and a couple of handles come out that slide in and out, kind of like a barrel cart that you tip a barrel up with. There's Lucy trying to get some kind of poison ivy going for the family. Come here, Mike. So that's my redneck stove that a buddy of mine put together for me. It's got a 1/4-inch plate for the firebox. I put this in ass backwards. I stored it under the eave of my barn out here. So that's my beast. My girlfriend used to call it my mistress because I spent more time with it than I did with her. Go figure. She didn't complain that it was cold though. Alright, signing out. Bye.